The next wave of millionaires and billionaires won't be programmers, creators, or salespeople. They'll be AI tool power users. So I'm gonna go through 20 AI tools you can use to become a millionaire without writing a single line of code. These AI tools are what my team is using right now in dozens of my AI companies to increase the output and stay ahead of the competition. I'll even break down how to package these tools into an offer you can sell today. Starting with tool number 1, Manus AI. See, most people just chat with AI and then give it stuff and then take it and then copy and paste and go do something with it and move stuff around and create files and put it in folders. Whereas Manus will do all of that for you. I'm talking open up browser tabs, save files, do research projects, send emails on your behalf, the whole freaking thing. This is the easiest one to sell. Go to a business and ask them if they want more customers. They'll say yes. Then ask them how they currently get customers. Then go to Manus and have it do a deep customer process. You can charge a monthly fee to generate that list to those businesses in chunks. Every month you give them 100 leads, 200 leads, 500 leads, but Manus does all the heavy lifting. They think you spent hundreds of hours doing this and it took you 22 minutes. Tool number 2, Gamma. Essentially what it does is it allows you to create slides and documents from messy notes. So here's how you get paid to use Gamma. Essentially, you can go to companies that have training needs or sales presentations, and you can work with them where they just send you any kind of voice notes or emails or any information about the presentation. You take that and you design, using Gamma, beautiful, persuasive, killer presentations, and then you get paid on retainer to be their person that does that. It sounds crazy, but if I'm in charge of creating a lot of content every month to train somebody, or I need to create custom proposals to my clients, you doing that for me is gonna save me time and I'll pay you for that. Tool number 3, Descript. Everybody's creating content. Everybody needs to edit that content. One of the hardest parts is getting rid of all the filler words. What it does is it allows you to edit any video in text. You only need to know how to edit a document and it will edit the video for you. So you can get paid to edit anybody else's videos. To sell it, you just go to anybody creating long form content. Think YouTubers, podcasters, even people creating social media content, and then you can charge them every month for volume of content that they need edited. They send it over, you grab their Dropbox, and you get paid on retainer to do that. It's the easiest thing to sell because everybody's doing it right now and they know it's not really valuable and they would pay you to take that over for them. Tool number 4, ElevenLabs. This one is OG. Essentially allows you to take a person and create a cloned voice and create AI speech output. I'm selling this to real estate agents. I'm taking their videos and their photos and I'm getting paid to script high converting, very powerful tours on top of those photos and videos, but using the ElevenLabs AI clone for the voice so that I can change what the person said to make it impactful, to help them sell more real estate listings. The beauty of those customers is their contact information is on the internet. So you can just call them and say, hey, I want to edit your videos for your tours. I want to create Facebook ads and use your voice on top of those ads so that they work better. I'll write the script using AI and then get you to say it. You just need to approve it. Full disclosure, some of the products I'm going to talk about, they're either companies I was a seed investor in, or they're companies that I've built, or I've collaborated with the founders, but I want you to know they're all tools that I use every day in my life. I would never recommend a product that I don't have personal experience with and know that it can deliver what I'm talking about. Speaking of, tool number 5, Social Sweep. Every company is looking for partnerships for people that have access to their customer. You can use this tool to find those people, make those introductions, manage those relationships. You essentially become a relationship manager for these businesses so they never feel like they don't have enough contacts to grow their business. I use this every day. I built it originally for myself, but thought other people need access. Here's how it works. Essentially, it goes through every contact database you got. Think about followers on social media, your email, your LinkedIn, your calendar. It goes through, analyzes all that, and it adds extra data that it has from social media and builds a context engine of who those people are. And then it makes it really simple for you to search. I can ask it questions like, who do I know, Dan, that's been on Joe Rogan? And if I want an introduction to Joe, please write the email that I would write so that I can get that introduction to those people. You can use your network to get paid to help people connect with the right people. You can also get paid to help other business owners that want to activate their network by installing that software with them, configuring it, and running these projects on a monthly basis. So they always got talent, they've always got capital, they've always got resources, and you're running it for them so they don't have to log in and think about it. You do this as a service and get paid every month for it. Tool number 6, Trainual.com. Imagine if there was a way where you could take a company's documents and internal videos and then use that to create standard operating procedures or processes. So the company built their own internal playbook that is the Bible for how the company runs. That's what Trainual does. And you can get paid as a process consultant to help companies create these. Here's how you sell it. You essentially go to a company and say, what process is currently frustrating you about your business? You ask them for anything they got. You might even interview them on a Zoom call. And then you can use Trainual to convert that conversation into an SOP and then get paid to deploy Trainual within the company, which you want to get paid every month for. You want to be their business process consultant on retainer, always looking for other processes to take off their plate every month. Think of it that way. What is your new process? Let me work on that one this month, next month, next month. You might charge them $1,000 or $5,000 a month, but you use Trainual to do all the heavy lifting. If all this AI tooling scares you and you're like a business owner and you're kind of struggling to get your team to adopt it, I spent the last 5 years putting AI in every part of my companies, and I built a step-by-step guide so you can do it for yourself. If you want it, just find me on Instagram and message me AI Business, and I'll send it over to you for free. Tool number 7, Claude. This one is wild, and I'll tell you why. There's different AIs for different purposes. Claude is the best for writing copy. It's the best for writing emails. It's the best for creating YouTube scripts. Here's how you get paid big bucks, okay? Every business is trying to create better ads for Facebook, better emails for conversions, better landing page for sales. If you sit down with them and pull out the way they talk, the way they think about the market, their unique perspective, and ask Claude to create those questions, you can get paid a lot of money every month to create those for them. And the best part with Claude Cowork, check it out, recently got announced, you can take that content and load it into the systems for those companies. I'm talking about loading the emails, updating the landing pages, all automagically through automation and AI. It's wild. What do you think a business is willing to pay to just have their marketing set up and running on demand? That monthly retainer is gonna get you rich. Tool number 8, Make.com. What it does is it connects all the different apps in a business and makes it all work without any coding or any person involved. Here's how you get paid top dollar. You go to a company and say, what's a process you're working on that frustrates you? And would you like it automated? And they'll say yes. And if you could get paid to help them automate those processes, which you can, they will pay you a lot of money. A lot of companies have full-time dedicated people when all they need is some automation. You can charge a big upfront fee for that first automation, then you get to learn their business and then get paid a monthly retainer to maintain it or create new ones. Tool number 9, Membership.io. Essentially what it allows you to do is run really powerful, engaging, and valuable communities for people as a membership site, hence the name. What makes it different than everybody else out there is the feature sets it has, the way it creates the learning paths, the way it helps people use AI to search within the content. It's the most powerful platform out there. How do you get paid with Membership.io? There's a lot of people that have audiences. They might only have 30,000 followers on Instagram or 10,000 followers on Instagram, but they don't know how to monetize it. For you to come in and say, hey, you have an audience, I'm gonna invite them to the community, maybe you have a free version with a paid upgrade, I'm gonna take care of everything. I'm gonna structure this, we're gonna build that community, and you pay me a setup fee and then a monthly ongoing. The best way to do this is to get a percentage of the revenue that you create for them that's new. You're basically unlocking a new revenue stream for these creators and they don't have to do anything different. Because if somebody comes to you and says, hey, I want to do all this work, but you only pay me a percent of the new revenue, why wouldn't you say yes? Tool number 10, Buddy Pro. This one will change the game for everybody that uses it. Essentially, it turns what you know into an AI clone of who you are. It's called a digital twin. This is for the coaches, the consultants, the experts that are already selling their mind and their know-how and their wisdom. Buddy Pro takes everything they've got and turns it into a tool that you can then get paid by other people to get access to your knowledge. I have a Dan AI that's not public that people pay for so that all of my clients can talk to Dan at 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm sleeping. And it will give answers, honestly, that are sometimes better than I would because it has 100% recall. And it's not your normal AI chats. The way it works is next level. You can get paid by the coaches, the consultants, and the experts to set this up, configure it, and then manage it for other people. Again, it's another revenue stream for those people that they otherwise wouldn't have. It creates a lower tier entry point for people to pay them to get access to them without taking any of their time, and it's really good. Tool number 11, Chat Aid. If you use Slack, what ChatAid does essentially becomes this agent that can answer questions for anybody before the team needs to answer it. I'm talking about like, when is the vacation time? And hey, does anybody know where this document is? ChatAid does that in Slack. The way you get paid to do it is just ask a company, do you guys use Slack? Yes. Do you have an AI agent for Slack? No. Would you like one that does all these things? How does that work? That's what we do. You can get paid for the setup and every month to help people unlock the value inside of their Slack. I literally consider Slack the brain of most organizations, but it's where information can't be found easily. If it's been shared in Slack, ChatAid can find it. Tool number 12, Ally. Ally activates the money that's already sitting on your website. Essentially, it can identify people that visit your website and give you their contact info. I know, it sounds illegal. It uses the same technology that Google and Facebook and a lot of other ad platforms use. Think of it this way. If somebody came into your store and you didn't know they came into your store every day for 14 days, wouldn't that tell you that they probably want to buy something from you? That's what's happening with your website. That's what happens for a lot of businesses' website. People visit and nobody knows they visited. Ally lets you figure out who that is and gives you their contact information. As of now, it only works in the US, but most businesses that install it can identify 500 opportunities, new opportunities every week that is not in their sales pipeline. So you get paid to set up this AI, manage all those inbound requests, work those leads and send them over to the business owner when they're ready to buy and they close, and you get paid every month to generate those leads using Ally's technology. Tool number 13, Revio. What this does is it consolidates all of your social media inboxes into one place. Now you can use that for a lot of things. Most business owners have missing opportunities that are just sitting in their DMs or their followers and they're not activating it. Our teams across all my companies use Revio so that we don't miss things. When people message us, I need to know. What's neat is you could go to these business owners and say, hey, I saw that you added 800 new followers on Instagram. Did you talk to them? No. There's all these opportunities that a tool like Revio will activate, allow you as the person that sells that service to a business owner to talk to them to figure out if there's opportunities to then kick over to them, or you can continue the conversation to get them to buy in the chat and get paid for that. And just like Ally, Revio activates the revenue just sitting in your DMs. Tool number 14, Lovable. This one allows you to build apps in tools without any code super fast. Anything that needs to live on the internet that's like an app, it can do. So here's how you sell it. You convince people they need an app. No, I'm just kidding. But like convincing somebody they need to update their website, convincing somebody they need a better sales funnel. A simple example is my friend that builds apps for business owners. So he went to a fitness guy that wanted his own app for his clients. He interviewed him, took the transcript of that off that conversation on Zoom, fed it into Lovable. It created the product spec, it built it. He took the link to the output, sent it to the owner that he talked to, said, is this what you want? He said, yes. You can automate that whole process, which is wild. So that's where it gets really cool at scale. So don't be scared of this. Go try to find people that want apps, use Lovable to build it and get paid for that. Tool number 15, your Atlas. What it is an AI voice agent that takes all your inbound calls, qualifies them, supports them, answers their questions. If you want, it can even book sales appointments at scale. The coolest part, it doesn't sleep, it doesn't have a mood, it doesn't take vacation, and it never quits. I'm telling you, businesses would love to stop taking those calls. So you can get paid, now listen to this, by plumbers, by HVAC companies, by local services. Why? Because they only make money when they're doing the work for the customer. And every time they're taking calls and trying to figure out what's wrong, try to figure out if there's a fit, and they could give that to an AI so that they could go swing a hammer, do the electrician stuff, set up the HVAC side. That is valuable to them. And they will pay you almost what a full-time person could be making. And if you want to see how big the market is, go call some of these local services and see how many of them have anybody even answer, let alone have a good answer to any of the questions. AI can do that automatically. Tool number 16, Hero Finance. This tool is cool, okay? As somebody that is a bit of a nerd when it comes to financial management, it does what I used to pay people to do for me. It manages financial cash flow. It tracks your financial health. It does what a good family office / financial manager would do for you. So you can get paid to give business owners and other founders a clear view of their money situation and charge them a monthly fee as their financial advisor. You essentially can build a financial plan for those company owners in minutes, and it's gonna make you look like a hero. Tool 17, Frank AI. This is where the future of financial is going. Essentially AI that can analyze your business's context, all the transactions, all the financial system for the business. People are already paying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month to have that level of analysis that Frank will do for the business owner that you get paid to do. So you just find the businesses that are feeling like they're making decisions in the dark. They don't have that level of analysis that a CFO would bring because they only have a bookkeeper, and you can get paid every month to not only analyze it, but to tell them how they can make more money or save money. And if you wanted to, you could get paid as a percentage of money you either help them make or save by the analysis. Which brings us to tool number 18, Reveille. Did you know that in the credit card world that the transaction doesn't go through, not because the credit card isn't active or there's fraud on the card, it's just because the transaction doesn't want to allow it to go through. Because the credit card issuers are responsible for any payments they make that isn't legit. What Reveille does is it decreases the number of credit card declines for a business. So what you can do is go to businesses that have a lot of credit card transactions and get paid to help them recover money from failed credit card transactions. Because a lot of times the businesses want the money, the customer wants to pay, but the infrastructure is not allowing the transaction go. So you get paid for helping them recover failed payments and you get a cut of that. Tool number 19, Precision. This one is near and dear to my heart because I'm a bit of a data nerd. It's an AI that tells a business owner what numbers are important, what are things they should be paying attention to, and it tells them every day. Businesses pay top dollars to consultants to come in and try to analyze this stuff that they just don't have to pay anymore. Get them to pay you. Businesses, if you show them the dashboards they could build, would pay you for that. If you show them the insights, they would pay you for that. If you show them the prescription that it tells the business owner, here's what you need to tweak to improve those numbers, they would pay you for that. You essentially become a high-paid business consultant without knowing how to improve the business because Precision does it for you. You get paid for the setup and the monitoring, the tweaking, and then that report gets sent to the business owner so that they can make decisions based on the data that Precision provides you. Tool number 20, ChatGPT. Yes, you probably know what ChatGPT is, but do you know how to sell it? Most people still don't know how to use it. They don't understand the concept of a master prompt. They don't understand how to set up custom GPTs. They don't understand how to personalize it, how to tweak it, how to use projects. So not only can you get paid to set these things up for business owners so they can feel like they're at the forefront of AI, some people need to start. And why not offer them that service where you can say, hey, I'm gonna help you 3, 4, 5x your efficiency with ChatGPT and turn you into a power user. Probably the easiest one to sell. You may not be able to charge a lot, maybe a couple $100 a month to be available on call and to send them training, but that market is huge. When there's 700 to 800 million people that have an account and use it almost every month, there's a lot of people you could sell this to. The way you sell it is you have them fill out a form that asks them all the questions about their situation and how they use it today. That form then gets fed to ChatGPT that builds a lesson plan and a structure and here are all the things that I'm gonna help you with. And then it sends it back to the customer saying, I need to get paid X to set this up. But then also every month there's a monthly retainer. So you can call me if you get stuck on anything and people will pay for that over and over and over again. You become their AI expert. And just a reminder, if you're a business owner and you're struggling to implement AI into your business, just message me on Instagram, the words AI business, or click the link in the description and I'll send you a copy of my free AI implementation guide. If you wanna learn how to get ahead of 99% of the people and master ChatGPT, click here and I'll see you on the other side.